Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that everything is well with you. You guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tori, and if you are returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. You guys, this is definitely a channel message, and it's urgent. I feel like I can't even talk fast enough right now. A lot of you, the channel, I've been putting out the channel messages quite often, but there is a lot that's happening in the collective, and I'm sure that everyone can feel a very intense energy today. Specifically, there's a major shift that's happening where there's a lot of really, really good, powerful energy that's coming in, because a lot of people are finally getting out of a really tough cycle. But then I warned you guys a few days ago about being protected and also being prepared. I warned a lot of you that soon somebody will actually be retaliating because a lot of the attacks and all of the bad energy that they're sending your way, it's not stopping you, it's not slowing you down. So also, for those of you, and you guys, let me know if this is resonating with you, if you've experienced this like just within the last week. I also put out a channel message where I said, for some of you, you are starting to do something spiritual for the first time, or maybe you're just now connecting with your guides. Again, I've been advised not to share too much of my own personal stories here, because I definitely know pretty much all of us have someone that's watching us. But a lot of you, if you haven't had that encounter yet, it is coming. Okay, but I will say that these ancestors, these guides, these angels that are stepping in, you guys, a lot of them, they're stepping in on your behalf on very special assignments, and they are very high ranking ancestors that you have, which lets you know that there is a lot happening in the spiritual realm that people are sending to you. I've noticed too, a lot of people that have been emailing me, and even myself, just the even with the health things, a lot of you could be going to the doctor and you are experiencing anxiety, headaches, all kinds of stuff, and you can't understand where it's coming from. A lot of you are under a spiritual attack. Please be sure, stay strong, pray, meditate, try to connect with your ancestors, your guides. Do everything that you know to do, and find out and learn what else you should do. Okay, but the reason for this urgent message is because Spirit was just like giving me some information and was saying that there was still a piece that was missing to this ongoing story with this whole spiritual warfare and everything that's happening. You guys, I was blown completely away, because I was sitting here actually getting ready to do a personal reading, and all of a sudden I see the Knight of Cups here, I see the Three of Swords, I see the Ace of Pentacles, I see the Emperor. Okay, I also see here the Devil card, I see the Five of Cups here, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. Okay, now you guys, the message that I was getting, like, and I haven't even really broke it all down. For some people, you obviously, if you are connected with a masculine, whether this person is, in distorted masculine energy, high vibing, low vibing, or whatever, if you have a spiritual connection to this person, you are feeling a lot of their thoughts, their feelings, and their emotions. I mentioned to you guys recently that there is like a chain reaction happening to a lot of this magic, a lot of the spell work, just the negative projection, manipulation. It's a chain reaction, and it's being like it's going towards everyone involved. It's backfiring. Okay, so a lot of you, you're experiencing this because for some of you, of course, it's not only like a twin flame or someone or a karmic that's doing this magic to you. You're also receiving it from friends and family. Okay, so some of you have multiple people attacking you because you just have a big purpose. But this specifically is for the people who are dealing with a twin flame, a false twin flame, or whatever. Some of you guys don't know it, but this person, a lot of people are feeling like someone is like watching them, trying to attack them. Some of these masculines have figured out that these karmics have destroyed their lives, especially the ones, you guys, who have money. They have assets, liabilities, businesses, they have power, they have rank and pull. Y'all, they are literally putting hits out on these karmics. And when Spirit was telling me, I was like, what? Because everybody, all the feminines right now, just like, the divine masculine and is sending an attack to me and attack to me. That is true for some. But for some, you guys, you're feeling the paranoia that this masculine has because, look, they have sent out someone to hurt this karmic that they are tired of being chained to. Do y'all see these cards? This is bad health. 3 of Swords, the Devil. 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups. Somebody is going to somebody with a gift or an offering. Now, look. Remember a few days ago, I was talking about the private investigators and these different people spying and all this other mess here. Again, for those of you watching, this could be you. It could be someone else. Everyone needs to be protected. Okay, because to be honest, if you watch my videos today, it's a lot of divine feminists who, you know, and this is not to throw any shade at anyone, but it's a lot of people who feel like they are divine feminine to a particular person whom they're actually karmic to. And there's nothing wrong with that. We've all been karmic to somebody. To say that you are karmic to someone just means that you were meant to be with that person for a certain time to learn lessons, teach them lessons, and move on. So I'm not trying to be offensive when I say that. But a lot of people are realizing that what they thought was a twin flame situation, it was not. Okay? But regardless of if it was, if it wasn't, there are masculines out here now, you guys, because all of this magic and everything else is backfiring. These karmics who have done all of this work to keep these masculines using manipulation, kids, money, or whatever, it's now backfiring. And now the masculines are retaliating. The masculines are now retaliating against the karmic. These same people that they live, eat, sleep, share homes and children with, they are now after one another. I don't care what it looks like online, what it looks like in the community or whatever. Y'all, it's some stuff that's going on right now and it's all about to hit the fan. Every message that I've been channeling lately, people just keep sending me like news stories and links like, you said that this would happen or something similar. This stuff is happening, you guys. There are literally masculines out here who do not want to lose money, who have realized that there are karmics in their lives that have been betraying them and acting as though everything was okay. Look at this card here, 10 of Swords, and it says everything is fine. These karmics have been lying, cheating, scheming, scamming, money, lying about children. I mean, they've just been very deceitful. But just like the message I posted earlier, a lot of the karmics have really felt that their place with these masculines, it was secure. It was solidified that there was no way they could ever be separated. They honestly thought that they had done all the work that they needed to do to ensure that these masculines, a lot of them will sell their soul. Now, let me say this here, because I don't want you guys to put your guard down. A lot of these masculines, they did sell their soul, because even if they are retaliating against the karmic now, they're still foul. And all of them, as far as I'm concerned, they both deserve exactly whatever they get. Because had the masculine not been stupid enough to deal with this type of person, and had they stopped while they were ahead, all of this stuff would not be happening. But see, I just said this to someone in the comments. A lot of these masculines, when they started playing around with the devil, this karmic, they met their match. They met a demon that was bigger than them. And now, honestly, they're both getting their karma. They are karmic to one another. And their karmic ass whooping is here right now. Because the masculines and the karmics have teamed up to hurt divine feminine. Now, what always happens, you guys? Most of the time when people go out to try and hurt someone in third party situations, the two people in cahoots with one another, when it starts to get difficult, they usually turn on one another. That's exactly what's happening here. These karmics and these masculines, they're turning on one another now. Because see, the karmics, as all of these secrets were exposed, and the masculine started to say, I probably need to move away from this situation. The karmics, they started doing more stuff. They started using more manipulation. A lot of them, they purposely got pregnant. They started to lie. They started, like I said, just doing a lot of low vibrational stuff. But some of them, they took it too far. Some of these karmics literally have practitioners and witches that they are paying non-stop to do work on divine feminines and these masculines. Y'all, literally, I had a dream where there was like this, like, I guess you would call it like a witch doctor, or like some kind of just some kind of witch or something. But anyway, she literally was telling this woman, a karmic, I cannot do this anymore, because some of the people that the karmics are paying to do magic on the feminines are now also receiving the backfire from the spells. Like, whatever this stuff is that these people have put out in the universe, and it's attacking all people that are involved. I feel like a lot of the divine feminines are protected, but a lot of you can still feel these things, but you can also feel it because you are still somehow spiritually attached to that masculine or their situation. But quite frankly, there are even practitioners who are telling these karmics, I will not work for you. Because for one, they are realizing that every single time they try to attack this feminine, they themselves are getting attacked. Bad things are happening to them. Bad things is happening to every single person that is out to hurt the innocent people, the chosen ones, just period. But now these karmics and divine masculines, they're turning against one another now. I'm not surprised, because most of these masculines, because of money, that is the reason why they ended up with these karmics. They was looking for a get rich quick scheme. They wanted some type of foolish, docile woman, I guess, who would allow them to continue to juggle and play games. So they thought that it was a good investment to go and be with the karmic. But see, just like I said in the reading earlier, these masculines were trying to drain the energy of the divine feminine, trying to take it back to the karmic, because they were greedy. They wanted to be able to have the business, the money, the super, flexible, freaky woman at home. And they wanted to be able to think that they could go back and forth to the divine feminine for whenever they screwed up to get healed. They literally were taking the energy from these divine feminines, giving it to the karmics. And the karmics moms or sisters or whomever, all of them were pretty much like a whole freaking gang of witches for the most part. And this story won't resonate with everyone, okay? But for a lot, and everyone is not doing black, when it comes to magic, it's not people doing potions. It's just, it could be a group of people coming together just talking about divine feminine really, really bad on a regular and consistent basis. Our tongue is a real spellcaster. Whatever they're doing, though, is all backfiring. And nobody knows who exactly they are messing with when it comes to a divine feminine. You don't know who a divine feminine's angels, guides, and ancestors are. You don't know how strong or powerful that divine feminine is, and you don't know what that divine feminine's purpose is. So a lot of the divine feminines are highly protected, to a degree that the divine feminine herself does not even realize how protected she is, how precious she is. So these people, seriously, like, they are doing all of this madness, but it's affecting everyone. Some of you, I guarantee you, in the next few weeks, you are going to see funerals. You are going to see the karmic's mom is going to get sick. The children are going to be getting sick. Every single person in this karmic house is about to start dropping down. And the people that they had doing the spell work, the one that took it that far, everybody is refusing to work with them at this point. Like these spiritual practitioners or whatever, they're not going to let these karmics take them out. Some of these practitioners are realizing that ever since I took on this person's work to try to hurt this other person, it's been a death to me, my health, and my business. But I'm telling y'all, again, the main point is, Some of the paranoia and the fear and anxiety that you feel is because some of these masculines, you guys, they are sending different things out, not just to hurt you. And the energy is changing. Originally, some of these karmic masculines or whatever, they were sending things out, but I feel like it was more of like projection. They were angry with the divine feminine, so they had, you know, bad words to say. You know, they may have done a binding spell or something here and there, but no, some of them now, they are trying to get rid of a karmic. And I mean literally. And in the world we live in now, you guys, the truth is, some of them, they have the means to do it. So, I mean, continue to protect yourselves, but that just was another layer of the story. Yeah, the King of Swords here. Some of these masculines, baby, they are real cold-hearted now, and they are very intentional. They are extremely logical. They're analytical. They're intentional. They were pissed off because all of these, you know, a lot of the energy lately has been very confusing. Whatever has happened, a lot of these masculines now, they see the truth. They have all the clarity that they need, and they see now exactly who the culprit is. So the anger that they had before for divine feminine, now they're like, okay, wait a minute. It wasn't divine feminine. I was sleeping with the devil. I was sleeping with the enemy. And then you have to think that if some of these masculines can actually go so far as to send out this type of bad energy to you, divine feminine, or to the karmic, you have to know that they have skeletons in their closet. So now, in order for the divine masculine to be selfish and greedy and to protect himself, he's now going to get rid of the food that was connected to him. A lot of this energy that you're feeling, divine feminine, it's not for you. You feel it. But believe it or not, all these masculines, they're not dumb. They know, they're fully aware of what these karmics have been doing. And Spirit is saying, especially for those of you who you're not hearing from this masculine at all, believe it or not, some of them are trying to protect you. You're not hearing from, they're quiet as a church mouse right now. You're not hearing from them because they are being very intentional right now about their plans. I'm telling you, some of them are trying to get rid of these karmics. These karmics are being set up while they're in the house with these masculines, and they really think that they have it all figured out. That's all, like, the delusion of these karmics right now and the masculines, both of them, is sickening. But this cycle is closing. The World card here, this cycle is closing, and I feel soon, divine feminine, you will be able to celebrate. You will be able to get out of this. For those of you who still want to deal with these masculines, that's your business. But the other ones who don't worry about it, because you have a brand new partnership that's coming in. I mentioned that too. I'm just like, I've been predicting these things, you guys, for months. I told you guys. There was a 90-day prediction video that I put out a few weeks ago where I said there will be a new wave of soulmate and twin flames that's going to be coming up sometime after the Lionsgate portal. You have to know that in order for these huge new beginnings to come, a lot of major transformations has to happen, meaning major endings. There's people who I've been with this person for 20 years, and there's plenty of marriages that are karmic. If you honestly think that your karmic marriage trumps a twin flame union, I'm sorry, but you are completely just out of your mind. So these karmic households, these karmic relationships and marriages, they are ending. And this has been happening since the beginning of the year. It's been happening since 2020. All of this stuff is tumbling and falling down so that the right people can finally connect with the right person. Everybody is going back to the drawing board right now. And that's what I'm saying. There are contracts now that they're null and void. Some people, especially for the ones, you guys, who have really, really ascended in this journey, there are ancestors and guides that are coming in and they are protecting you from your own twin flame. Some of you, like this person, they are your twin flame, but they chose a side. They chose this side. They chose to side with darkness. They cannot be in your life. Just period. You can send them love, you can send them light, but that person, you will not do life with them this lifetime. Not right now anyway. And honestly, I have to just say, if you're, for the people that all of this mess is resonating with, why would you want to be with this kind of person? That's why I've mentioned the healing and the shadow work. Why would you want to walk down the aisle with somebody that literally has at some point tried to put a hit out on you? Why do you want to be with somebody that you've had to wait on for 10 years while they've built a life with a devil like themselves? Y'all, these karmic relationships that a lot of these people, it was extremely just low vibrational and dark. But my thing is, two people who come together and join forces the way that these people have, they're like-minded people. I'm so tired of I'm just ranting now, but the so-called divine feminists who put all the blame on the karmic. Baby, if your masculine is over there with that person, they doing the same stuff. You cannot keep putting all the blame on one person. Putting these masculines in these distorted on these pedestals, please stop. Because half of y'all are realizing that this person is not your twin flame. It's literally just a fucking narcissist that you've been with. Or a demon literally sent to kill, rob, steal, and destroy you in this lifetime. A very, very dark karmic force. Everybody can see the stuff I read the comments. Y'all, people are going to jail. People are getting hurt. People's health. It's a lot of stuff happening. And it trips me out because some people are still like, well, that's my person. As far as I'm concerned, keep him. Keep him. If my twin has to do all of this mess, I promise I don't want him. Ever. I'll pray every day, several times a day. Please, Father God, Holy Spirit, and all my angels, I don't want to be in this contract anymore. Some of these masculines are hitmen, hiring hitmen. Who? And you want to create a legacy with that person? Oh, okay, right. Your ancestors said, please move away. In fact, we're gonna make sure that you get away. Some of you right now, literally, there are situations in your life that are happening so fast, night of ones. It's happening so fast that your ancestors had no choice but to come in and save you. You need saving right now because some people, honestly, and I can't help but do this because, of course, as I'm more authentic, because even the guys that have recently come around me, they're pushing me to talk. Like, you can tell in my readings how much more assertive I've become. I'm much more assertive than I was a few weeks ago. It's hard to describe, but I myself even notice it. But anyway, some of these situations, you guys, it's not good. It's not. And for the people, again, who have really been doing the work, who are trying to get away from these situations, it's like you can't go back. And I've been paying close attention to the people in the comments because a lot of these karmics who are out here doing all this mess, I see how they come into my comment section. And I just did a video where I was putting karmics in my comment section on blast in the video because very rarely do I get negative comments on my channel. But a lot of the people who honestly feel like, it's a lot of really low vibrational people who swear that they are divine. They have no idea that the journey is not even about the other person. They have no idea how to separate 3D stuff from 5D, 6D stuff, like at all. And they'll say, oh, well, you hate twin flames. Really? Oh, because I want to protect people from hexes, spell work, curses, and them actually being hurt. Emotionally, physically, and spiritually abused. I hate twin flames? No. I just hate for people to stay in limbo instead of actually seeing the truth. The truth that there are people out here literally wishing death on other people. It's time for a transformation, period. Anyway, I don't want to stay here long because I think this is like my third reading today. For some reason, like I could not get out of the bed today until 3 o'clock. So I already know. When certain things are happening to me, I know it's happening to you guys too. 7 of Swords here, yeah. It's some trickery, some deception that's happening. Like I said, protect yourself. Continue to look over your shoulder. But the main thing that I wanted to say is for some of you guys, some of what you are feeling, it is being sent to you. Some of you have multiple people sending things to you. Okay. But for some of you specifically that are dealing with these masculines. Oh, and Spirit also told me too, for some of you, you have more than one masculine from your past. Some of you have like a karmic soulmate and you have a twin flame. And they are both upset with you. Like I said, everybody is mad at Divine Feminine right now because Divine Feminine is stepping into her own power, her own grace, glory, and moving on. Your friends, your family, your ex from a year ago and your ex from 10 years ago, they're all mad. And then their girlfriends and wives, husbands, or whoever, they're mad on top of that. Everybody's mad at Divine Feminine, okay? But for some of you, again, the main point here is some of the stress, the fear, the anxiety, the paranoia that you feel. Continue to be cautious and aware, because for some of you, yes, there are things that are being sent your way. You are protected. But for some of you, you are feeling the fact that you have a masculine in your past or around you that is also planning to retaliate against a karmic. There was a very strong message. Especially, like I said, these emperors, where these karmics have been stealing from them financially or doing things that actually affects like their abundance, their legacy, their family. All of the, y'all, it's about to be a whole lot of paternity results that's about to be coming out. Some of these masculines who especially love power, they were distorted anyway. You know, now they're turning on the karmic. And so I'm just like, the karmic and the masculines, they can't live without Divine Feminine. Without Divine Feminine being around for them to fuss, fight, and argue about, they don't know what to do. All they can do now is turn on themselves, because Divine Feminine is completely removed from the situation. So if all of this stuff is happening in their lives, the only people that they can look at is each other. A lot of the feminines have removed themselves from these situations a long time ago. And the masculines are now trying to figure out, why is everything in my life shattering like this? Why am I experiencing so much loss, so much grief? Why? Because you've been sleeping with the enemy. Because the Witch and Spellcaster of the Year award goes to the one that you've been sleeping with. The one that's your baby mama. That's why. That's why nothing that's why nothing can get off the ground. The Divine Feminine is not around. Divine Feminine has already blocked the masculine and is protected by the Most High. So now the masculine is looking like, okay, so where is this coming from? Right there in your house with you. And all they can do is be mad at themselves, because most of the masculines, they gave the karmic power to do this. They created a monster in dealing with the karmic. They thought the karmic was going to be a come up for them or whatever, and the karmic proved to be a bigger devil and demon than they were. They taught the karmic everything that they knew, and took what they knew from Divine Feminine and gave it to the karmic. So now the karmic has become a mix of Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Baby, she got powers now and she don't know what to do with them. But she certainly is not using them the right way. She's out here now just trying to attack everything. She thinks she got bombs in the palm of her hands, but the Divine Masculine did that. It's his fault. He gave her this power. He was the one affirming her. Divine Masculine was the one, every time him and Divine Feminine were in separation, he was going around Divine Feminine pillow talking with her and taking all of her ideas and energy back to the karmic. Now the karmic is trying to destroy everybody. Now divine masculine is mad because he know he played himself. He lost his divine feminine. He lost his friends, his family, his money. He even lost himself. Now he wants to attack the karmic. It's crazy. They both stupid. Child, I'm over them. That's why I just stay in my little bubble. But anyway, divine feminine, you're protected. You're protected. Continue to be vigilant. Continue to be aware. But I just thought that for somebody needed to hear that message. Some of this paranoia, it's not even about you. All of this stuff that's being done in the dark is being exposed. A bunch of, everybody now. Yeah, look, the star. It's all being exposed. Aquarius energy, Aquarius full moon, age of Aquarius. Expect the unexpected, secrets coming out. Everybody's stuff is being laid bare right now. But I feel divine feminine, your purpose is to continue healing, continue purging yourself of these things from the past that no longer serve you. Because as we enter this new world, this new earth, you have to be ready to step into your mission and your purpose fully. So all of this stuff is happening for you, not to you. So stay strong. But, again, somebody really wanted you at a crossroads and they was trying to hold on to you. But you have the Midas touch with whatever you do. You have a brand new beginning that is coming about. Just continue to block out this energy from these people that are coming around you. Do not accept offers from these people from the past. You can do what you want to do. But for those of you that this mess resonates with, if you still want to deal with this divine masculine, then no comment. But I'm just saying, for those of you who want protection, for those of you who want to grow and ascend, and you want a brand new beginning, Spirit is saying you need to block this stuff out. Don't accept anything. Don't accept any offers. Like I said, you guys, be sure to continue looking at look at this bottom of the deck, the High Priestess and the Strength card here. This is a good time for you to resist. This is a good time for you to be strong. This is a good time for you to continue focusing on your intuition. If it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, sound like a duck, it's a duck. If anybody comes around you and you get a weird feeling, do not deal with them. Because these people out here right now, they are so wicked and they are literally sending all kinds of attacks, and they're getting crafty. They're getting really, really crafty right now because they know that they've already lost. I said this in one of the readings that I posted earlier, I believe. A lot of people, the battle has already been won. Above, as above, so below. We still see this mess happening here in the 3D, but honestly, a lot of people have already won these battles and mastered these lessons. We just waiting on these other fools to catch up. This is crazy. Look, it's time to release negativity. Boom. Full moon in Scorpio. It is time to release negativity. Told you. You heard my phone just went off. Be bold and make the first move. Some of you need to be bold enough to make the first move to make sure that you are cutting all ties with these people. Stop waiting on them to leave you. Leave them. What is this? And here it says you're very close to achieving your goal. See? Like I said, it's almost over. It is almost over. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you are interested in a personal reading or if you would like to leave a tip or donation, all of the information can be found in the description box below. I think that I am going to work on doing some really just quick readings for each individual sign, because I think starting next month, I may just stop doing love readings. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's really in my spirit right now about these messages. Maybe the collective messages and channel messages will be better for the channel, but we'll see. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much. Be sure to continue going within, trusting your intuition, using your discernment so that you never go without. I hope that you guys are able to get some rest. I'm sending you lots of peace and prosperity and just more healing on your journey. And until next time, I love you all so much. Bye.